I'm Darryl Cross, reporting for the Dogs Queensland video channel. Everyone would be aware that Dogs Queensland is currently undertaking the establishment of a 5-year strategic plan to cover the period from 2015 to 2019. Independent consultant Howard Neilsen has been commissioned by Dogs Queensland to undertake the consulting process for this plan, and he is here with me this morning to give you a brief overview as to why such a plan is necessary and what benefits can be expected, both long and short term. Howard, just why is Dogs Queensland undertaking such a major project, and what can the members hope to gain from it?
Well, Dogs Queensland's a big organisation. It's got 6,000 members. It's got lots of input from its members. It's got members that pay money. Dogs Queensland really needs to find out its direction for the future, big time. So, the board has taken the step to make sure that all members get involved in that.
I know the first indication was in the dog world in December that this was happening.
Yeah.
What is the process going to, or what format will the process take now?
Well, the first part of the process is where we'll be holding workshops in February and March of this year, where all members have been invited to come along, whether you're in North Queensland, Zone 1, Zone 2 or Zone 3. And the workshop will be just a very informal affair, but focused on 4 main questions. And those questions are the ones that we'd really like members to engage with and to tell us about.
And what are those questions?
Well, one of them is, if you had something in Dogs Queensland that you really like, that you would want to keep happening, what would it be? If there's something that's happening in the dog world that you think, oh, that should change, what would that be? And the third thing might be, well, actually, I've got a new idea that might be taken on board, so I'd say what that is. So they're the 3 things that we're asking people for. A fourth one is, and who might do that, but we will come to that one later.
And what outcomes are you aiming to achieve through this process?
Well, I think the benefits are really that in a member-based organisation is to get members involved so that the board knows it gets some direction from its membership. So the benefit is in itself that members feel more involved, more engaged. They've got some ideas that they can put forward. And so everybody's got good ideas out there. We don't always get to have a say about them. Here it is, there's a big chance. So there'll be some pearls of wisdom out there that will make the whole dog world a lot better for the people involved, as well as dogs, of course. Yeah.
And what's the time frame that's been allocated to this process?
Well, the first workshop's in first week in February, and we plan to have the whole exercise finished by November of this year. So there are 3 main waves for it, I suppose. The first one is just talking to members about what it is that they would like and what they wouldn't like, for that matter. The second one is where we put that into some sort of report and send that back out to everybody and say, well, this is what everybody said, not just the people in Mackay or the people at Durack or the people down the coast. Here's what everybody said. Now let's have a look at how we might prioritise those things. So that's the second wave. That'll be around about the middle of the year. So first bit February, March, bit of time to put the report together and then send it out to members. Members have another say about all that, and then the board, of course, would need to have a look at all the details of that to sign it off.
And hopefully finish off towards the end of the year?
Yeah, November 2014. Yeah.
You mentioned a while ago that you want the members involved. Now, Dogs Queensland's got over 7,000 members.
Yeah.
So what sort of numbers are you looking at to attend these meetings?
Yeah.
How important is it?
Well, 7,000 members would be great. We could fit them in if they all came. Realistically, not everybody can come for all sorts of reasons. But look, we've had emails from people that are other parts of Australia now saying, look, I can't come to any of them. Can you ring me, or can I email some stuff in? So we're doing that. Look, a couple of thousand would be fantastic. So we've already got quite a few. We're into 3 figures now already, so signed up, and that we haven't even started yet.
So throughout this process, there'll be pros and cons that will be discussed, no doubt, and at the end of it, your hope is that all the good things come out?
Well, I think good things need to come out, but also if people are really a bit unsure about some things that are going on, well, they need to say what they are as well. So my job, I don't have an opinion about any of those things. My job is just to have the conversation with everybody, make sure people feel comfortable about what they're doing, and that they feel really quite positive about putting some ideas forward. So if it's all done in a positive, optimistic way, I think we can handle sort of issues and problems and so on. No way that's a problem.
What parts of the state are you going to talk to the members?
Well, Charters Towers and Cairns are as far north as we go, and then down here into the southeast corner, and then pretty much along the coast, I suppose. Mackay, Rocky, Harvey Bay, Maryborough, Bundaberg, and so on down.
So really the message is to the members, come along to these meetings, no matter what or how you feel about the organisation, and put your point of view. If you don't come along, you don't get the opportunity.
Absolutely dead right. So, look, there might be somebody out there now thinking, oh look, gee, I've got a bit of an idea, but I don't know whether that's really what people want. Come along, put it on the table. There's no judgment about that at the time. We're not even going to try to agree in the first month or two. We're trying to get agreement later. So you never know. Your idea or your issue might be the one thing that helps change the direction of Dogs Queensland for everybody.
Okay, Howard, let's hope it is a big success.
Yep.
And I thank you for today, and no doubt we'll talk again as we get closer to the first meetings, and even after the first meetings we'll get back on video again.
That'll be fun. Looking forward to it.
Thanks very much,
Right.
Howard.